and we have a satellite office at FNF, Friedrich Naumann Foundation.
Okay.
So we've had
There's one office here, or I've seen one in Nairobi.
One Gigiri.
Gigiri.
Yes, that's why we actually do Nairobi events.
Okay.
So I believe strongly that having regular things, especially meetups and events, create a community. This is what is building a community. And even in the startup house, the people who actually take in co-working spaces, we have regular events for them. Every month we have at least a game night or a community breakfast. And we're doing this intentionally to make sure these people are networking and making value out of their stay here, and even doing business together, because that's some of the ways we partner. We also empower them.
Okay.
So mixers do happen in Mombasa every now and then.
Yes.
Events, we need regular events.
Yes.
Annual events if possible, and even monthly events. And with a program like Wave Makers, which I know I've not mentioned, but Wave Makers is trying to bring CSOs and startups together.
Okay.
Because it's so rare for you to go into a room where in a room where CSOs and startups are together.
Who are CSOs?
I was gonna ask.
Civil society organizations. When was the last time you had like their the civic groups and startups in one place? What are they doing there in the first place? But these people have innovation that they can actually blend together and solve a lot of challenges. CSOs, even as groups, they have things that need to be sorted tech-wise.
Yes.
So we've had regular events for the last 4 months, every month, and we've had different themes and brought together these groups. And our main aim is to see them partner, see them have collaborations happen. And with that, I can comfortably say it's been going on really well. And we're seeing something new coming up in Mombasa, where people are actually even willing to partner and come to the same room and even learn. So yes, my answer is yes. The mixers do bring a lot of collaboration.
It's called collision.
Yes.
Collision with their purpose. I have another question.
Yes.
When you look at the logistics hubs, one of them could ideally be Mombasa, the Lamu Mombasa strip.
Yeah.
Maybe all the way, I don't know. So how are you guys positioning this? Because I think there could be a lot of interesting, maybe we are thinking in the box too much. Maybe for us, logistics is a ship comes, we don't care how it came.
Yeah.
I saw there's a very big startup in the US that is streamlining logistics. I need to remember their name. And they have raised a lot of money. They have gone into the depth of even scheduling containers to go into ships across the world. So even just attempting to be a logistics hub in East Africa, what do you see that space? Because that ideally, you're the custodians of the port, guys.
Yeah.
I know you don't see yourself like that.
Yeah.
But guys, you guys will have to take this one. Or do you have a program coming?
No, well, not yet. Yes. Not yet. Not that I've seen or heard so far that we've done like a fundraising for. But I know maybe in things we're trying to do like the linking the market linkages from people in Germany to Africa.
Yes.
Some of that is also going to go around maybe being in logistics and all that, which is something that we are actively doing right now.
Because Germans are very good in that.
For sure.
And also in agriculture.
Exactly. So I cannot say right now, I can say, hey, you know what, MK, this is what we're doing right now. But of course.
You are taking that as a suggestion.
Of course.
Notice board valley.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's a huge space there for
what do you guys think about the being the logistics firm? Is there any kind of like innovation you feel like is missing?
Yes.
Or could spark a lot of ripple effects?
Yes. In fact, I can go fast.
Yes.
I think that there's a big market for logistics.
Yes.
Africa's biggest problem is logistics. The question is, how do you think about it for the local people? Let me give you a good example.
Yes.
We, by the, should I say grace of God, or I don't know, we got a chef.
Yes.
Yeah? you know, we don't get chef when you're in your house. But in Mombasa, we have a chef. So this chef has to battle going to the supermarket and to the market versus, doing the meals with a very short time, because he's doing maybe 4 or 5 gigs. 4 or 5 gigs a day. So his biggest challenge is just not spending his time finding things in Kongowea. That is it.
Yeah.
If he found a way where things are delivered from Kongowea to him, wherever he is,
Super
that
convenient.
cuts so much time
I know.
and allows him to make more money, because then maybe he can do 5 gigs.
Yes.
So that's a very simple logistics problem,
Yeah.
but it is hidden.
Mhm.
You get. So I think that's just one example. There could be more when you look at the corporate businesses, when
Yes.
you look at the B2Bs.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I think there is a lot of value there to be unlocked.
Yeah.
And each city may be different, but also Mr. MK can say something there.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I look at logistic in several fold. And one of the key one is the addressing system.
Yeah.
Because if for sure the addressing system really works in every country in Africa. And it's, I don't know if it's because by design or something. You know, I got to really collaborate with the TomTom company in South Africa and Dutch. So versus Google, right?
Yeah.
And back in the day, TomTom used to provide BlackBerry with the maps for Africa.
Oh,
They were
okay.
super accurate to the inch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And with that, actually, BlackBerry innovated even how fast. Then Google did not innovate how fast the car is moving, you know, the speed and all that.
Yeah.
And I think over time, they really innovated that. When you're driving or walking, you can actually see how fast you're driving and stuff on your Google map.
Okay. What happened?
I know most people actually ignore that feature.
Yeah.
But TomTom actually the first map I saw on BlackBerry phone. Actually, they could tell you you're moving this fast and this is the time you'll get there and so on and so forth. That's how the calculation happens. When you're told, even when Uber tells you you'll get this place that in this particular time, that's the algorithm they use to estimate.
Time speed.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's Google Maps. And then there is Isri. I think Isri is catching up.
It's catching up. It's a mapping company.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So Africa continent is the most mapped continent, if I'm not wrong, in the world.
Okay.
Everybody is mapping it. And the problem is that no one is actually doing it as a whole. Either because of lack of better satellite. I'm not sure what's the right, I would say this is a problem to be solved.
Yeah.
But definitely addressing is crazy. I feel like it can unlock, at least in Kenya only, around 2 trillion in economy. How? One, if addressing system work, delivery could happen anywhere in time.
For sure.
Today, as we speak, even with the Google Maps and everything, you have to like confirm.
I know.
Like when were we going yesterday and we were confirming?
Even you just coming from the Promenade Mall to our Airbnb.
Yes.
The map was all over the place.
Yeah. If you take one wrong turn, you know, Google Map wants to always get you there.
Yes.
Right? So if you take a wrong turn, it will always give you another route. Now, if you're just looking at that map, you'll be like, I'm going in the right direction. Already you are lost. So there's so much interactive maps and so on and so forth. Two is that delivery would happen faster, which means saving fuel, you know, emitting carbon.
For sure.
There's things like being efficient,
escaping the heat, because the heat is crazy, especially in Mombasa.
So on and so forth. Two is that the government would be able to address some of the inefficiencies of the service delivery.
Yes.
Imagine how does the government decide to build a hospital or a school?
Yes.
It just builds.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are complaining too much, and you know they deserve a hospital to cool things down.
Yes.
And they may end up starting with a dispensary, not knowing that maybe majority of those people need a level 4, which level 4 offers certain services that are required by certain people with the chronic diseases, right? So there are several aspects of this that really I feel like could be addressed.
Yeah.
And it could actually create a 2 trillion economy in addition to what we have. Now, scale that to the 54 countries in Africa.
That's crazy.
That could unlock so many opportunities. But also, again, we cannot ignore that different countries, they have different regulations and policies on who can map and how you can map and which license do you need, which satellite should. As we speak, there are some people who have a problem of Starlink, you know, being in the country and so on and so forth.
Why are you looking at Graham when you say Starlink?
No, I mean, it's because for us,
discussed
Starlink
it
is special.
several times.
Starlink is very special.
Okay.
Why? Because one of the key things that we do is do a lot of hackathons. And we love, in fact, there was a time we were discussing to do an African safari where we start from, because now you don't need visa all the way to South Africa.
Yes.
And if you had, what are those trucks called?
Overlanders.
Okay.
You could actually carry like 20, 30 devs who maybe are working remotely and go empowering guys on how to create different solutions. All that. In fact, the way this Google program came about, it was through that initiative whereby we're saying we'll go all the way to South Africa, do a summit there, and then come back again, touching all those points. Now, if you have Starlink, you're not limited. But now you see if all the countries don't have Starlink, then if you get to a country without Starlink, you have to look for internet. Before you get the internet set up, half a day is gone.
In fact, you can say the productivity of a meetup or a hackathon or an innovation center, because that's where you guys play, is severely impacted by lack of internet.
For sure.
Yeah, you can't even have productivity.
It's true.
Yes, it's true. So there are those things get unlocked even without thinking about addressing. It solves a lot of problems.
Yeah.
But I don't know what you have to say now that you guys are fixing your internet.
Liquid, we can hear us.
Liquid is the new Zuku.
So I don't have much to say about that, but just to agree with what both of you are saying, because especially in places like Mombasa, I know even like when you talk about logistics, just to go down to the most narrow one, delivering things from point A to B is key. If you were to ask me, I already have someone who gets me things as simple as like fries from a shop like that's barely like 500 meters away. Sometimes because the heat is crazy here.
Yes.
So I believe
but you're also just busy.
Yeah,
and the time you lose trying to get a pack of fries, that is just too much.
Exactly. Go there, wait, and all that. So I believe that these are big also opportunities that I could say kind of like ripe for investments for sure.
Yes.
And it's up to us. Let me just put us there. It's up to us, innovation hubs like these ones, to try and also spark more of these conversations with the people who we know that can actually make this possible.
Yeah. Samuel, what's your story?
Interesting. So my story it's simple. Like
where does it start?
It starts at somewhere in Kiambu. I recently came to Mombasa by the way. I came here about like 3 years ago.
Yes.
But my story starts from Nairobi. A boy who's looking to actually my first dream was to become a DJ.
Wow.
Actually, sometimes I call my dad and tell him, by the way, you messed me up. Because DJs are bagging it right now.
Are you serious?
They're making a lot of money.
They wanted you to be a surgeon.
No. So my dad wanted me to do something else. He's a very technical person. Anyway, so my story is I started off in communication, did journalism and communication.
Okay.
Where my eyes got opened was when I visited an institution called USUDI. I got to learn about business development. You know it
from 2016.
Amazing. So actually, then in 2017. Good soul, yes. And Charlotte.
Nastia
and Charlotte.
Hey,
they shaped my life.
They have a lot of grit.
I know.
Small ecosystem this one.
So that's where I learned about business development.
Okay.
And that's what's taken me from places like USUDI to even Young Rich, where I worked with Eugene Bogwa.
Are you serious?
Yes. And I now
I've never met Eugene though.
He's an amazing guy. You guys should get him on one of your podcasts.
Yes.
Wisdom.
Okay.
Wisdom. Worked on shows like This Love by Nameless and Wahoo. Then I decided, hey, you know what? Let me
Chief, why are you not building your own series to run in Baisha Magic?
No, because I felt like I needed to do something more that I needed to be more connected to the society, honestly.
Okay.
And I joined an organization called Hatua Network. You know Hatua?
Of course.
Hey, so
you know someone.
That's what we knew yesterday because somebody,
Okay.
Maybe you can talk about it.
No, we have to be very honest with you, Sam. You're talking to two guys who are very old in this tech ecosystem. Not old in terms of age, but also in age we are old. Whatever old means, If it means wisdom, we are old. But if it means something else,
Yes.
We are too young. But that's one of the key things that you should note when you're mentioning some of these things. You might find maybe we had something to do with them being found.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay.
contributed here and there.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's good to see also people like who can trace their
For sure.
steps. Yeah.
For sure.
But go ahead.
No, I mean, I was done after Hatua. I did employer partnerships for them.
Okay.
Basically, I was helping the kids who have been supported to actually get jobs. So I was doing partnerships for them, doing partnerships with organizations to try and make sure these guys are employed, they have a source of income and all that. And then I felt maybe that was enough and get entrepreneurs. And I joined Westerwelle, and I am here now working here with an amazing team.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Your story sounds like it can be told in a longer version.
For sure.
But today we just ambushed Samuel.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
There's another guest actually in the tech ecosystem that we wanted also to accompany you.
Yep.
But I don't know what happened. We'll just get in touch.
Yeah.
And also our camera keeps misbehaving. I don't know what's happening, man. Like it's looking all over. Sorry about that. Yeah. Also, our camera did not work for those who are listening, but we make things work. But thank you so much, Samuel, for honoring this invite.
Yeah.
I'm sure every time we're here, we will try and talk about 1 or 2, 3 things. If your director is around, also be invited.
Yes.
We want to tell our own authentic stories because we realize also our stories are not told right. They are also truncated in like 2 minutes, 1 minute, and sometimes it's most negative stuff that you can think of.
Yeah.
So this platform is just to cover some of these initiatives that are happening. People who are doing different things, either with partners or without, and highlighting them. So if you're watching us out there, please follow us, our pages. It helps a lot with the algorithm. I know some of you watch me a lot in different podcasts, but you just don't subscribe. Please subscribe. Also, Graham has just launched. Graham is a superstar. He's a superstar, but also subscribe to his platform.
You should have those effects where when you say something cool, it's like, pa, 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 pa.
Our senior director behind the camera is hearing your request. These are feedback that we want. But we normally actually release some of these recordings time to time. Graham now has challenged me to be going live whenever I am, because I'm the guy who goes a lot of places, but I never
go live.
Go live, or I create record some videos and keep them for myself. So you'll see some of these things change.
Yes.
And we can go live whenever. But I don't know what Graham has to tell our audience.
I think it's 2 things. It's important if we can get outside Nairobi, just to grow the action outside Nairobi. Number 1. Number 2, being in the ecosystem not too long, but at least for a few years, we have a lot of people doing a lot of good work. So if you have money in your pocket, before you go and buy, I know you have to buy the latest car. Some guys buy a car of like 50 million. I'm like, bro, $500,000. Anyway, the biggest way to scale your $500,000 maybe to find the African problems. Don't always, if you have already found the African problems, you've solved like 10, you made 100 million, please buy a jet immediately. But if you just have seed capital and you want to buy the next jet, chief, maybe just invest it in 100 startups. 20 of them may be unicorns, and your money is back. So I think just 2 things. Let's spread the cake or the action outside Nairobi, and 2, let's invest the money we are spending in other assets, also in startups.
For sure.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Sam, I'll give you one challenge. So this one challenge is divided into 2 or 3 aspects. One is that you can give your parting shot. I don't know which camera you should look. That one.
Okay.
The other one, you can give us your favorite proverb, African proverb.
Okay.
And the third one is if you had to read one book the rest of your life, which book would be that?
Oh, amazing.
Bible excluded.
You cut him.
So I'll go with the second one. My favorite. It's not a proverb; it's a saying that my dad told me, and it's always sticked with me for a long time. Do what the clock is doing. It's always on the move.
Okay.
It's not stopping at all times. Always move. If something is not happening, always move. And I think he told me this when I was like like almost like 12 years. Okay?
Yeah.
I've never forgotten that.
Yeah.
Because I think he was yes. So that's it.
Yes.
And what's the other parting shot? What did you ask about the first one? Proverb? No, it's mine.
Parting shot is just what you want people who are watching you for the first time.
Guys, if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Sam from Westerwelle Startup House, Mombasa. From Mombasa as well. Always choose growth is all I have to say. In everything that you're doing, choose growth. And we welcome you to Mombasa. And don't believe what they tell you on the internet about Mombasa. Come here and experience it for yourself.
Yes.
And I'm glad to be with this amazing gentleman over here. And hopefully we get to meet again someday.
Very nice. Very nice. The book that you read the rest of your life?
It's How to Build Traction. I don't remember the guy. My boss, Oliver, shout out to Oliver, got it to me. But How to Build Traction is a book. Not this Oliver.
I was so excited. I was like, bro, you are traversing.
Yeah. I'll remember the name of the person. Maybe when you guys are writing somewhere, you can put it down. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Asante.
For those watching us, keep building, keep exploring, be curious, and ensure you're always changing the status quo.
Yeah.
Remember to visit africastocking.com for the robust, scalable APIs if you're a developer, and also if you are a business, we have a platform known as Eco. Just check it out. And if you're a developer and you want to also build on our platform, there's Marketplace 2.0, which you should check out under the ecosystem. You'll find those two. Without further ado, also check out impactmasters.io. Join the community. A lot of good stuff is coming. My name is Michael Kimathi, co-hosting with Graham Muhanga.
See you guys.
And our guest is Samuel Kageni. Until next time, peace.
And within Africa, what I see personally is a collaborative space where we can create value across multiple different sectors and across multiple different countries. And what does that require? It requires each individual to play their part. And more so than that is also for us to be able to collaborate to make sure that we are maximizing the value that exists amongst us.
A lot of people founders here and a lot of developers here can attest that sometimes we build MVPs for even 4 months and 6 months, only to put it in the market and realize it's not going to work. People don't like it. It can't do anything. And then you have to build again for 6 months. Before you know it, that's 1 year.
The best gift you can give to a human being is a chance.
Exactly. A child that does not cry will die in the carrier.
There are too many problems in the world for us not to be the solutions to them. There are too many of us pointing fingers, looking for other people to solve for things that we know innately we have a piece of the puzzle for.
Think about the failures you've had in your life. Don't you learn more from failure than you do from success? I have.
Absolutely. That's where the biggest lessons are.
Yeah.